Hello friends, I'm checking in from a very special part of the world today. I'm on the north coast of Iceland in a small town called Húsavík, and they have built some really interesting infrastructures for public health and well-being, like the one behind me here, this infinity pool. This is actually a sea bath, and from this pool, and of course from where I'm standing and everywhere around here, you stare literally into the abyss, into infinity, the ocean as far as the eyes can see. So that's a real infinity pool. But this is an example of something they're doing here. You see a beginning of a hill here behind me also. Behind this hill is a big industrial plant. You don't see it, you don't hear it. It's a part of an economic development here in the town and in the region. It's a major employer, and it also emits a lot of carbon dioxide into the air every year. But it doesn't stop there. This plant is actually the beginning of a big industrial park, industrial symbiotic system of other components that will match the pollution, which of course is misplaced nutrients in restorative terms or circular economic terms. So we've been fortunate enough to have a say in or ideas for how this can be developed in restorative, as a part of restorative development for this industrial park and the region. So the message I want to bring to you all is that while this place is extremely unique, being on the ocean, having access to geothermal energy, and spas like this that bring health and well-being to the community, the real gem. But every other place is also very special. It doesn't have to look like this if we don't have the ocean or the geothermal energy to have a pool like this. We can take benefits from other parts of what we have. It's about really understanding the assets for what they are in our communities. If we have infrastructure or industrial activities, there's usually heat component. A lot of this heat is wasted. It can be used to warm water for pools like this and to bring health and well-being into communities. Also, it doesn't have to have the infinity landscape like this. It can be urban environment. There can be buildings. But when we start thinking in those terms, we may want to just design beautiful buildings, something that's really, really fun and pleasant to look at or to walk by, to encourage health outside. It can also be history, staring right back at you in the face while you are maybe lounging in a pool like this. Or it may not even have to be a pool, it could be a small, very special public park. But it's about building equity into communities. In my work, I've had the privilege of working with industries and companies and governments around restorative development to match these important components, to have them sync together in order to create something very special like this, and to maximize the value of the plant that sits here behind us. To convert the waste from the plant into something that is very useful, creates more jobs, but maybe even more meaningful jobs for the future of the region. That the region has a say in what kind of jobs will be created. So the components that we choose for this industrial symbiotic partnership will be in a big way be determined by what we see, or what the residents and the stakeholders see as important for the future. That's a message I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. See you soon. Thanks.